You're sitting a lot, driving or at your office, you want to arch your back a little bit, find a little bit more back bends. So come onto your forearms, bring the elbows right underneath the shoulders, untuck your toes, and then pull the shoulders back, move the chest forward. So again, in this practice, we don't want to go necessarily deep. This is really not the kind of practice right before you go to sleep where you want to go deep or work hard or work on the breath or do whatever. It's just easy, gentle to feel better and hopefully sleep better. So push the chest forward, pull the shoulders back, engage your glutes. Just find that back bend here. If this is too much for you or it feels uncomfortable for your lower back, you can bring the legs wider apart. So the wider apart you bring your legs, the more gentle it is for the lower back. For those of us that want to go deeper, you can straighten your arms and come into seal pose. You don't have to straighten the arms fully. You can keep them bent a little bit. Make sure you externally rotate, round the triceps in, and keep the breath nice and soft. Just for a couple more breaths here, wherever you are. And slowly release. Now bend your right leg and then reach for that right foot. Press the top of your right foot down so you're pressing the right heel towards the right hip. This is called half frog. What we're doing is we're stretching the right shoulder, the anterior deltoid, the front side of the shoulder, and also the right thigh, the right quad. Make sure this feels fine for your right knee. So basically you want to have the shin right above the thigh and not going out to the side. Press it to your left forearm. Slowly release. Switch sides, right forearm down. Bend your left leg. Grab that left foot and then press it down. Like I said, you really don't need much for this practice. You can just do this in your bed. If you're watching this video in your bed right before sleep, make sure you turn on the blue light filter. Yeah, there's apps you can download that do that filter out the blue light. And depending if you have a MacBook or so, they already have it built in. It's called Night Shift. Reducing the blue light for the 1 or 2 hours before going to bed really can improve your sleep quality. One more time back to Sphinx. And slowly release. Send the hips back for child's pose. Walk the hands forward. Relax your forehead down to the ground. Just a couple breaths here. Slowly release, rise up. Now we're gonna sit down on the butt. So bring the legs forward. Bring the soles of your feet together. And if you want to take this really gently, bring the legs wider away from you. If you want to go deeper, you bring the heels closer to your hips. Just find what feels comfortable for you. Grab the feet and then bring the elbows outside the shins and fold forward and down. Also round your back, tuck your chin to the chest. So you not only stretch the lower body, but also the upper body. And maybe you can go deeper in this pose. Usually in your practice, it's all good. It's really not about that at all. You just want to stretch, feel the sensation. Most importantly, make this a moving meditation. So you want to unwind, relax, let go of what happened in the day, and get ready for bed and for your well-deserved rest. couple more breaths. And I find that it's mostly the lower body that's stiff, at least for me, especially if I'm sitting a lot during the day, then I want to work mostly in the lower body, mostly the hips, the lower back, and stretch all of that out. And I don't really want to do so much for the upper body. So you release, and then come onto your back. Now bring your heels close to your hips, press into your heels, lift your hips up, bridge pose. You can interlace your hands behind your back if you want, come even higher onto the shoulder blades. Engage the glutes, lift your hips up high. Keep a gap between the chin and the chest. Slowly release down. Now cross your right ankle over the left thigh for figure 4. Now reach through that hole that you create with your legs. Grab the left hamstring or the left shin, and then pull both of your legs closer to you. Relax your head back down to the ground. Make sure the right foot is flexed so that the right toes are pointing towards the right knee. That helps to protect the right knee joint. Just hang out here, breathe. Hug both legs into your chest. When you release, bring your left foot back down to the ground. And then you can either keep the legs like this and just bring them over to your left, or you slide the right foot, the right leg over the left thigh. And then you scoot your hips to the right and bring your legs all the way over to the left, all the way down to the ground for a twist. Extend your right arm away from you. Maybe place your left hand on top of the legs, just to add a little bit more extra weight. 5 breaths here. Use your left hand to help your legs back to center. Unwind the legs, hug both knees into the chest. Find the other side. Right foot down, cross the left ankle over the right thigh. Figure 4, hug both knees, both legs into your chest. Flex your left foot, protect your left knee. Just hang out here, 5 breaths. If you have trouble sleeping or falling asleep, we did a video about the 5 most important tips, at least that we think, to help with sleep, to sleep better. One of them is really to reduce the screen time right before bed and not be on your phone so much or on your computer, especially without any blue light filter. All the blue light that's coming nowadays from LEDs is stimulating the brain and just kind of tricks your brain that it's still daytime and you still have to think a lot and be awake. And so by turning a filter on, a blue light filter for basically after sunset, turn it on, and then it will help you sleep. Find a twist to the right. There's also blue light glasses you can get and wear after sunset, just at home when you're walking around. You just have blue light glasses on. Some are pretty stylish, some look very yellow. It look more like a Robocop, but doesn't matter how it looks. I mean, if it's good for you, go for it. Like I said, we keep this really short. We don't want to do like a 30-minute or 1 hour stretching routine right before bed. So you can also, the second time you do this, so if you just take the stretches and movements and you do them in your own pace, feel free to do it faster or slower, you can also always pause the video. Use your right hand to help your legs back to center. Hug both knees into the chest. Now for the last one, grab the outer edges of your feet for happy baby. Try to keep the lower back and the shoulders on the ground as you move your knees into your armpits. Recommend closing the eyes, and maybe you want to go ahead and straighten one leg. Keep the other leg bent. With this routine, we really targeted everything. We found extension in the spine. We worked on some gentle back bends. We stretched our thighs, our hamstrings, opened the inner hips, the thighs, the groin area, and also stretched our performance and the outer hips. So really everything you need, and we also twisted the side, and the other leg, straighten the other. Maybe both. If you're to stay here, bring both legs up and over your head for plow pose. The gap between the chin and the chest. Always protecting the neck and all of our joints. Slowly release. Hug both knees into the chest. Close your eyes. Give yourself a nice hug. Be proud of yourself for wrapping up your day, finishing up your day with a couple of minutes of investing in yourself. Take a deep breath into the nose. Open mouth, let it go. Extend the heels. Straighten the legs. Take all the space you need. Maybe grab a blanket, pull it over you. Just let the video end. And I wish you a wonderful night, restful sleep. One of the most important things for our health is really to get enough sleep and get enough quality sleep. So take the time to invest. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Namaste.